Okay, so good evening, everybody, and once again, welcome back in today's session. Today, so from now onwards, we are going to be start what I can say the actual admin work which we need to be do. Okay, like if I take example, email notification, or I can say SLA configuration kind of things we have to be do. Okay, let me share the agenda as well. Okay, so we are on this particular part now. Okay, so mainly these things are these topics are those which as a business analyst I have to be go and speak to my customer. I have to be go and sometime I have to be configure as well. Okay, so to the topic we are going to be start for the SLA. Okay.
Sir, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Can I share this? I open the part
Just
that what I had.
Hima, I'll take a question a little later. Now let's complete the topic. Okay. In the last 10 minutes, we'll pick up your question. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Good. Okay. So there are few terminologies around this particular concept. SLA, OLA, and UC. Okay. The thing is that these all stuff which I written on the screen now, this is known to us. Let's say you place any order online. Okay, you get a message that in 5 days, in 6 days, you are be getting your product delivered. Now, what is that five days or 6 days? The 5 days or 6 days are basically called the SLA. It stands for the service level agreement. And you will be surprised that we guys, you and me, also have the SLA. Like I told you in the beginning of this class that this batch will be for 30 to 35 hours. This 35 hours is my SLA. Means I have to be complete this course within 35 hours. If I'm not able to do that part, just give me a minute to put charger on. Yep. Okay. If I'm not able to deliver this training within 35 hours, maybe there is some implication on me on penalty part, you can say, or reputation part, you can say. Okay, but the question comes, Atul, how or what is required for us as a business analyst? See, there's a company X, they get a project from the customer Y. Mr. Y said, boss, if I raise any incident or my user raise any incident, this should be resolved in 2 days or the 3 days or the 4 days. As a business analyst, I never participate. I never discuss that how you guys are putting these values 2 days or the 3 days or the 4 days, because that is a different concept that has been taken care by the service level manager only. They decide, they define. It's a company standards, IT standards, industry standards also there. Okay, my work is to get the information and to put that information in the tool so that whenever any user raise any incident, he or she should get the resolution within the time period. So this is called the service level agreement. We will see that how I can configure SLA in the system. That is the one part. Now coming to the next concept, that is called the OLA. It stands for the operational level agreement. Like if you remember that when we started this training, I told, okay, Arus will create user for Hima, Hima will create for Jyoti, Jyoti will create for Amber, Amber will create for me. So this between the groups, sorry, between the departments, when there is a timelines between the departments, that is called the operational level agreement. Within the department, how we are be dealing, that is called the operational level agreement. Operational level agreement. Now the third part is called the UC. UC stands for the underpinning contract. Example, I am a company, I'm running a business, and I have a project from the Arus. Maybe Arus is my customer. So I take a project from Arus. Arus is using Microsoft servers. I'm supporting them. Okay. Server is not responding. Arus say, hey, what your guys are doing? I said, my guys are doing best, but we're not able to get some resolution, and we have to raise the ticket to the Microsoft. Then this is called the underpinning contract. When you are going to a specific support, I can say, to a vendor support. So for Microsoft, there are a lot of companies like me who are using or who are using Microsoft servers, or who are supporting the Microsoft server. Maybe for Microsoft, the issue which I raise does not matter. It's a P4, and for them a P4 take 7 days, 8 days kind of things. Okay, but yes, we have to be. There's a lot of organizations who define these things as well in their system. We are mainly concentrating on SLA part. Okay, now let me take another point. Arus called me day 1. I pick up his call immediately. He's fine. On day 3, again he called me. I pick up his call and respond back. He's fine. Again, after 3 or 4 days, again he called me. I pick up his call and respond back. Then he has a chat with Jyoti. Jyoti says, you know that when I called to Atul now, he did not pick up my call. Arus says, come on. I called 3 times, he picked up my call immediately. Jyoti says, I called 5 times. He did not pick up my call. Now, what this particular thing called? He called me and I pick up the call. It is not necessary that what question he asked, I am able to answer immediately or not. So this concept is called the response SLA. Atul pick up my call. That is, he's responding me. And whenever I put a question to him, he took 3 days to come back to me with the solution. And this is called the resolution SLA. Means he took 3 or 4 days to come back on that part. Okay. So that is called the resolution SLA. This is very much important. Don't get confused here. Okay, this is important to understand. Response and resolution, 2 type of SLAs are there. Okay. So now the thing is that my business or my account manager or my company manager get that agreement with the customer and they say that, okay, we will configure this in the system. Now it's on me as a business analyst to configure these value in the system. And how this can be done? For that we call as a SLA definition. Now let me take another example. I said to you guys, I'm available for any type of question answer from morning 5 o'clock till night 9 o'clock. But not Saturday, Sunday. If you ping something on Saturday, Sunday, please don't expect that I will replying back you immediately. This is what called? This is called the schedule. This is called the schedule. That Atul is not available on these days. Like I told, I was on some holiday from the last in the last week. If you ping me, I'm not able to answer you because this is what our agreement, that I'm not able to answer you in that case because I'm traveling that time. Okay. So now we will configure this in the system and we'll see that how the SLA work. Specifically, when we talk about the SLA, we talk SLA on the basis of the priority. भाई अब देखो, अगर कहीं आग लगी है, you will not wait for the 4 days that okay, I'll call fire brigade after 4 days. You immediately call the fire brigade because it's a P1 issue. अगर नहीं आएगी fire brigade, then everything will be go in the wrong direction. Right? This is what it says. But if maybe you are working somewhere and you have little bit cut on your finger, हाँ ठीक है, डॉक्टर को दिखा लेंगे, not immediately. I'm going on appointment by 2 or 3 days. I'll show that. It is a P4. So P4 can wait. But P1, P2, specifically P1 cannot be wait. P1 incident cannot be. P1 and P stands here for the priority. Okay, P stands here for the priority. That okay, priority incidents cannot be wait. Okay. Clear everybody till this point? Any doubt? Any doubt? Any question, guys? Okay, good. Okay, now let's come to the service now. Okay, here. So here we'll go and check for the SLA. Under the service level agreement, we'll pick up the SLA definition. Okay, we will pick up the definition. Now, if you see on the screen specifically, you can see that there's a multiple type of SLAs has been given by out of the box service now. Okay, and we will use this to check, or we will use this to understand that how this SLA has been configured. Okay, now let me take you on the new. We'll start from the new only because it is required for us. Okay. Oof, okay. So now you can see that on my screen, there's a name, type, target, table, flow, and all the things are there. Name means always try to put a meaningful name. When I say the meaningful name means so that by reading the name, you can understand that what is the purpose or how this SLA is going to be triggered. So like I say P5 response 30 minutes. Means by reading this, you can understand that this SLA need to be worked on the P5 incident where the priority is 4 or the 5 and response SLA type is response and 30 minutes. And here we select these things. SLA, OLA underpinning. I say SLA. Target, response or resolution. I said response. Flow, ServiceNow has given a default flow to run the SLA. So we're not going to be touch this. Mainly, I'm clearly saying that we're not going to touch this particular part here. Okay, what is important here to be understand is this section, these 3 sections or mainly 4 points. Okay, it says duration. In the duration, I have a 5 drop down. One is called the user specific duration means let I as a business analyst need to be decided what should be the value come here. And these 2 or 3 are the almost hard coded one, the 2 business days or the 3 business days. What this means basically, if I say 2 business days means if you order anything today, you will get in the next 2 days by 4 PM. If you order anything today, you will get product in the next 3 business days by 4 PM. So either you order 12:01 पे of the same day, or either you order रात को 11:59 पे 59 11:59. The product will be delivered by in the 3 business days 4 p.m. Generally, we don't use these things. We use the user specific because we have to be decide our SLA. So it says days, hours, minute and second, and our is 30 minutes. Okay, I'll put 30 here. I am putting a less one so that we can see that how this SLA work. So 10 minutes I'll put. Okay. Now SL schedule source. As I say, guys, if you ping me over the weekend, when I say that this batch is for the 35 hours, it means it is not included any kind of a holidays or Saturday, Sunday. 35, I'm saying 35 business days, 35 business days specifically. So it says, do you want to put any schedule? If you put no schedule, it is like 24/7. 24 घंटे 7 दिन SLA चलेगा. If you put SLA definition, then you have to be decided. So if I open this, you can see. Again, this is given by service now that you want to run 24/7, 8 to 5 weekdays, 8 to 5 weekdays excluding holidays. You want to go for the Americas format, you want to go by APEC format. So these things we define. So let's say if I put this thing, 3 to 5 excluding holidays. Now I'll show you this thing. Open the record here. It is a schedule table. And if you see here, you will find that this is my schedule. 8 to 5. And how you can check schedule? Go here and search for the schedule. Okay. And go to, scroll down and go to system schedules. Okay. And click on the schedules here. And here you can see 8 to 5 excluding holidays. Open it. So now it is the schedule definition. Under that we have a schedule entry. But ठीक है, आपने तो बोला कि 8 to 5 है, but 8 to 5 what? I have to be defined here. 8 to 5, morning 8 till 5. Only for weekdays. ठीक है. But Atul, what about the holidays? You're saying the holidays as well, right? Go back and open the child schedule. It contains the holidays. And there are total 12 holidays has been given here. It means if any incident has been raised on this particular date, or if incident has been already raised and covering these days, then my SLA will not work on that particular time period. Let's say if you ping me midnight 12 o'clock on a Friday, I'm not responsible to be reply back you till Monday. And you cannot say, Atul, you did not respond back in the 2 days. No, because this is what our child schedule says, that on these days I'm not be available, guys. So these things has been defined here. And it says last point, where you want to start, or I can say which particular time zone you should pick up. That you should pick up, I can say this thing. Sorry, you should pick up the caller time zone, SLA defined time zone, that in SLA we have defined you want to pick up that only, or you want to pick up CI location or the task or the caller time zones. So we can define here that which time zone I want to be go. Okay, now what I will do, I'll change it to the no schedule so that we can see that how the SLA is working. Now, if I go here, there are 4 sections available in this particular option in the SLA, right? And what these 4 options says, that when to start, when to stop, when to pause, and when to reset. What this mean here, we need to be understand. When I say when to start, it means when my SLA will be starting, on which particular condition my SLA will be starting. When incident in the new state, priority is 5. When incident in the that state, I want to be start. When incident in this particular state, I want to be start. That is the start day. Pause. Maybe due to some reason, one of you guy is not able to attend the batch continue for 5 or 6 days. It doesn't mean that SLA has been paused. SLA is still running. The only thing is that you're not able to attend, so you are getting these things. Okay, but SLA is already in the running format. Stop and cancel. Sorry, pause and stop. Two different things. In a pause, SLA can be re-trigger, but in a stop, SLA become completed. So remember these things. Okay. Remember these things, that in the pause, SLA will reopen, but in the what I can say, in the stop, SLA will be marked as a completed and it's done. Okay, this is what it's saying here. Now reset means I want to restart my SLA. What to do in this particular case? I want to be restart my SLA. What to do in this case? That is what they call the reset SLA. Clear, everybody? Any doubt? Tell me guys, any doubt, any question here?
Sir, if we stop again, we can reset that one SLA, sir.
No. Stop and reset as a tool. In the stop, it will be complete. In the reset, you can restart from the beginning as well. Okay. Stop means khatam ho gaya. Like after 35 days, I'll say, guys, batch done. That is a stop. Reset means maybe due to some reason, I stopped the batch in between, and after 15-20 days, I said, okay, guys, I'm starting it again now. That is a reset. Clear now? Or any doubt? Okay. Now let's put a start condition. I said when this SLA should be start when. Okay, here I'm going to put on the incident only. Okay, when the priority is 5, then this SLA should be starting or should be attaching. If I say practically, should be attaching. Okay, good. Okay, now this one we'll do tomorrow. Retroactive start. It's a different topic. When to cancel? When you want to cancel this SLA, it says when the cancel conditions are met or when the start condition is not matching. I said when the cancel condition is not matching. What is the cancel condition? If priority is 3, then cancel this one. Let's save and let's create an incident now. Okay, let's see reload. Okay, now let me put a color here. And it's a P5, right? And I put LNG. Let's sum like this. And now if you scroll down, you can see that my SLA get attached. Why? Because the conditions are match here. If you want to see, you can click on this, show SLA timelines. And you can see here. because conditions are matching, so SLA gets started. That is the one part. So you can put any number of what I can say conditions here, but don't be over complicated it. Okay, don't be over complicated it. Otherwise you will be in trouble. Now when to pause? I said when I put my incident state is on hold. Okay, and on hold reason is awaiting vendor. ठीक है. And when to resume? When resume conditions are met, then mention, or when pause conditions are not matching. It means I'm going back to the new state. Let's add it here as well. And it is equal to new. Tick. Now again save. Okay, now let's go back and raise a new incident now. See, because we change the conditions now. This and test 5 and new and save. It started. Response SLA in progress. 9 minutes left. We will discuss this part as that what this field contains, what this field mean basically. Now about the pause condition. New to on hold to awaiting vendor, and click on the save here. So if you see, this condition has been paused. But what we say that only for waiting vendor. Let me change the condition to the waiting vendor to waiting problem and save. And now see, it's again in progress. Why? Because conditions are not matching. This is the second part. Now stop condition. When state move to closed. Okay, save and come here. Yes, any question? Okay, now again I'm coming back here and moving to the closed. It says close codes are necessary. Okay, duplicate and test and save. And now if you notice, SLA mark completed. Completed, it's done. You cannot reopen it now. Now, if you want to be reopen it, let's see, because everything has been grayed out. When to reset? The same thing I can put. Let's say I'll say reset means when state is resolved, then reset or cancelled. And when to reset action? Cancel the existing one or completed one. I said cancelled one. Now I'll show this thing. We need to get a new incident now. Now let's say put here new. Let me save. So you can see incident is there. Now let's move to the cancelled and save. And now if you see, what do you mention the cancel state? State is cancelled. Cancel the existing SLA. Let me reload my page. It should be closed now. It should be cancelled actually. Let me do repair SLA once. Sometime it did not work, so we have to be repair the SLA as well. Logically, it should be work now. No, it means something wrong with our condition here. Cancel listing task SLA. Acha, because cancel conditions are met. New and 5. It should be work actually, should not. It should be work. Cancelled, right? Priority 5 new. Maybe some other reason, but it should get cancelled automatically. Or did we save this? Now let me repair it. Maybe we did not save the SLA. No, something other thing wrong, guys, with this part. Okay, but these are the things we have to be remember. We have to be write down. Now, what is the work for me, Atul, as a business analyst? For me, the important point is that to get these information from the customer. When to start, when to pause, when to stop, and when to reset. Schedule, taking the schedule from the customer is very much important. Okay, now what we'll do, we will understand this concept that what this particular fields contain. Number one, it is coming from the target, as task underscore SLA table. That is what I'm saying. I said it is a related list which is supporting to my incident record. Okay, which was supporting to my incident record. So it is a related list. Now let me filter out something here. Okay, percentage breach time, business pause, original breach time, has breach, pause duration, pause time. Okay, now let me open this field and will explain you. Okay, so now if you see on this particular list view, I added few of the, what I can say, columns or dictionary entries. I have done that part. Right now, what we have to do, we have to understand that what this field contain, what this field mean here, so that we can understand that how to be progress further on this part. Okay, so this table contain task, SLA definition and type and target and current state. Business time left, it means it is picking up it from here, that what is the duration you put. If it is a 24/7 24 घंटे SLA चल रहा है, it means I have to be close within the 10 minutes only. This is what the business time left. Let me refresh this page now. Now you can see business lapse time. कितना time चला गया? See, let me give you example to understand this part a little bit more that manner. Okay. Okay, let's say there's a incident has been registered P4. Okay, इसका SLA है 8 hours का, और let's say 4. And my SLA work 8x5. मतलब सुबह 8 बजे से 5 बजे के बीच में अगर कोई रेस करेगा, then I'll work, otherwise I'll pick up the next day morning. ठीक है. Now let's say on Wednesday 4 p.m. this incident has been raised. So logically, when it will get breach, 1 hour from Wednesday and 7 hours for morning 8 to 9 to 10 to 11 to 12 to 13 to 14, 2 p.m. So it will breach on Thursday. Agree? Everybody agree with me or not? Yes or no? Are they say yes or no?
Atul, can you repeat that, please?
Okay. So now we're discussing that what is this business elapsed time. Okay. Let's say there's a incident P4, the SLA is for the 4 hours and we have SLA schedule 8 to 5. Check. I got an incident at a Wednesday 4 p.m. and it should going to be breach on the Thursday 2 p.m. Now don't say Atul, come on. 8 hours मतलब तो रात को breach होगा. रात को कैसे breach होगा? Because we are working 8 cross 5. We are not working 24 cross 7. Okay. So now when this SLA will be get calculated, business elapsed time will be showing 1 hour at 5 p.m. क्यों? क्योंकि उसके बाद मेरा SLA रुक जाएगा. 5 बजे के बाद तो कोई होगा नहीं. So nobody is working. And it will start morning, Thursday morning, 8 a.m. again. So ये मेरा business elapsed time होता है. The time which you're taking from the business hours, that is your business elapsed time. And again, it depends on the SLA schedule. Percentage is there. Start time, when this SLA gets started. So you don't need to be worried that अरे मुझे manually calculate करना पड़ेगा. No, you don't need to be worried. Everything will be given by service now. So it says this time SLA gets started, and when it is getting breached, you can see here. Let me refresh this list again. See, it says it will breach by 16:13. It will breach. 10 minutes का SLA इतना ही होगा. So you know that it is starting from here. It is breaching at this time. Now stop time is if I stop this SLA, maybe this thing, the third condition met, this one, then it will say the stop time. Okay. Now if I come here, what is actual elapsed time? Now in this case, if you see, let's say if incident has been come at 4 p.m. and I work only 1 hour and I'm going to pick up in the morning. So it will take from morning 4 till 8 p.m. as well. That is my actual elapsed time. मतलब सारा time लेके चलता है. Business days, calendar days, business time, everything it take. This is what my actual elapsed time. Okay, and then we have a pause duration. We did not do any pausing, so we are not having anything. Is it false? As of now, it's not false. Sorry, is it breach? It is not breach as of now. And when it will breach by 16:30. Now you say अभी तो था ये time नहीं. ये है breach and ये original breach. Let's say if I go here and change to schedule as a SLA definition. Let's say third Sunday and save, and I'll go here and repair my SLA because I'm changing the time now. Now you will see a lot of change coming in there. Let's come and refresh this. Are it repairing it SLA? Let's see. No, it did not work. See this one. So it's saying actual time left. Why? Because what we say, we put the schedule to this third maintenance, and now my actual time कि भैया इस दिन जाके breach होगा 11 days के बाद. And you can see that now it's 15 from 12 days from now. And original breach was this time. Now if I pause my incident, then you will see. So it calculates the pause duration here as well. Okay, I don't want to make it complicated for you guys. Just understand a little bit on that part. Understand? Okay. I have a SLA. Good. Sorry, go ahead.
That actual elapsed time, right? So it's calculated from the time when a ticket is created, right?
Which elapsed time, actual or a business?
Actual.
Actual means it take everything. When the incident has been created, till the time you resolve it,
Okay.
or you stop or pause your SLA, it will be there.
When we post, actual time also post, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Right. Even though these things come under this part, pause duration, pause time. So tomorrow, so now what exercise you have to be do? Create 2 or 3 SLAs. Okay, or create one SLA, everybody with their name, like Jyoti or Hima or Khalida with their name, so that you can easily identify it. Okay, and it should be 24/7. Why? Because if you put 8/5, you have to wait till morning. Put 24/7 and give 30 minutes. Okay, and put pause condition, start condition, pause condition, and put your incident on the pause for a time being. Have a tea, come back, and then unpause, and then see these fields. You can see every data here. So tomorrow when we are going to be discuss this part, what I can say, retroactive start, then you will know these things, that how this is be working. Okay, now what we'll do, let me come here and show you the SLA definitions, which is given by ServiceNow. So like this thing, you can see P1 incident, like this P1 resolution here. So this says active is true, priority is 1. When to start? When to pause? When the state is on hold and on hold awaiting caller, or incident in the resolve state. Then only pause. When to stop? When incident get closed. And when to reset? They don't want to be reset anything. It is not possible. P1 is not required any reset of the SLS. So they don't have any condition there. So now this is, yes, this is 24/7. Do one thing, create the same SLA with your name, with the same configuration, true, critical, pause condition like this, and put 24/7. Then create one incident as a P1, and then you will able to see that how your SLA is working. Pause it for the some time, 5-10 minutes, pause it, and then see. Then unpause 5 to 7 minutes, unpause, then again pause it, and you will see that these timings are getting increased. These timings are also getting increased. Sorry, not this one. This is timing getting increased. This is the same one. This will not change. Once it has been done, it has been done. Your duration will be getting increased. So SLA is easy to configure, but SLA is tough to test because multiple conditions are on the top of SLA. You have to be checked from the multiple perspective. You have to be check start, you have to be check pause, you have to be check end, stop, again stop, pause, cancel, close, kind of things you have to do. You have to be check everything in that part. Clear, everybody?
Yep.
Okay. Let me come here. Hima, Khalda, Jyoti. Any doubt, any question, any clarification? Okay. Now let's take a test, class test. Okay. Nobody need to be speak. Everybody need to be answer on the chat window. Okay. And believe me, these questions is helpful for you when you go for the ServiceNow examination as well. Okay. Generally, I take this test on the camera, but my camera is not working properly, so I'm not doing that part. But I want everybody to be answer. Okay. Okay. What is the table name of user table? Type in the chat window. Quick. I need everybody's answer. Nobody will speak. Everybody will type. हिमा डॉट डू नहीं होता. डॉट डू is used for the opening the records, opening the tables. Arus, are you sure it's sys underscore user or it's sys underscore users?
It's user.
Are you sure?
99.9% I'm sure. Because whenever I do a mistake and then I correct it.
Okay. What is the table name? Okay, let Jyoti and Khalda also write. Quick. Okay. What is the table name of group table? I guess it is groups, not the group. Okay. What is the table name of group member table? Khalda, right for which one? It's sys underscore groups, right? Or group?
I think it's group.
Okay. Sys user group member. Are you sure, Khalida? I doubt.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay, let me check. Okay, sys underscore user, that's right. It's a G member, not the group member. It's a G member. Sys underscore user G member. Sorry, Khalida. It's G member, not this one. Sys user group ये कोई table नहीं होता. And DB object is for the to store the table names, not for the group members. Okay. What is the table name of the choice? What is the choice table name? Okay. Are you sure it's underscore choice or choices?
Yeah.
Okay. Write the 5 version names of ServiceNow releases. In a sequence. And no copy. 2 persons should not put the same sequence. Kingston. Khalda, you're writing, but you're putting okay, San Diego, Tokyo, Utah, Rome, Helsinki. No, Tokyo, Utah. I need a sequence. And what? Arus, what dash? I need 4, 5. You put just 4. San Diego, Rome, Paris, London, Kingston. What are the next 2 versions of service now? VUVW. Yes. VWX. VW and X. Let's see.
Is it some Asian country?
Not sure. You have to answer.
Okay.
You have to be answer. Being end user, what I can see on the ServiceNow native view. Being an end
Actual,
user,
that question is not clear.
being an end user, what options I can see in the ServiceNow native view? Jyoti, you're writing for a long time. Put enter now. Yes, Arus, tell me. Being an end user, what options you can see on the ServiceNow native view?
The new user interface, the UI.
Options. What options he can see? He or she can see.
User menu, configuration menu, navigation pane.
Okay, in the navigation, what he or she can see.
You can see the applications or modules on the
Which one?
navigation panel.
Which one?
All the applications for which you have
Come on.
access.
How is this possible? Being an end user, you cannot see all applications.
Yeah, on the which we have taken the license or
Tell me
depending on the instance.
which one?
Basic like self-service, incident change, you know, that ITSM basics.
Okay,
Which has,
create
yeah.
end user, impersonate, and then check. Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. What is the minimum role required to access ServiceNow?
ITIL.
No role required. Being an end user, you can log in. Right? Did I say that what application you need access? I said which role, minimum role required to access ServiceNow.
Mm-hmm.
There's no role.
Right. Yep.
Okay. Okay. And what are the top 2 features of the Utah release? Till now you understand or you got? Quick. 2 more questions. Heard about RPA. RPA तो बहुत पुराना है Arus, not a new one. What you heard about RPA? Okay, so last 2 questions, and it will be fastest finger. Okay, what is the command to check the version of ServiceNow? It's stats or do. Okay, what is the command to clear the cache? Okay, good. It means we're on the track now. Next time again there will be some test, and I will be adding some practical as well. Maybe you have to create one table, or maybe you have to create one form and design something quickly within the limited time period. Okay, any other question guys here? Any doubt?
Oh.
Okay then. Okay, let me stop the recording and we'll take a quick attendance now. Okay, Hema, you can go ahead. Your question was there, right? Go ahead. Share your screen.
Yes, sir. Not showing to share the screen, sir.
You are?
It's disabled to share the screen.
No, but everybody should be able to do. Audio video setting. I did not give any kind of access that you cannot share.
Sir, I'll clearly tell that
You tell.
you told me that regarding food catering or something, we have to create a table now, sir. In that table, we take 2 options. One is starting, and we can create another insert some menu options or like that.
Right.
So for the we can do the favorite colors as a some field. instead of field we can create the first pattern some color and second menu in colors like that.
Yes, you can do that part, but that is coming from a concept called the styles. I'll show you one example. Let me come here and so like this you are seeing, right? Right. So yeah, these are coming from the style. Show configure style. So like this, you have to be write a little bit code here or value here that what you want to be do. That I want this color or that color that you can do. It's a doable part.
Okay, sir.
Okay. And good you pick up this, read about the styles as well. There's a lot of things. I'll tell you one more thing. Let me say create an incident here. Let's say copy incident. Okay. And I say let's input there. So now you can see this color is coming red, this user, right? I put my name or let me put Jyoti name. It's not coming the red. And also if I put the same username again, this is becoming right VIP. These are called the flag and styles. Right click, configure style, and you can see these things. See, read about this, a good concept. In one of my projects, they're using it very broadly. Almost in every type of incident or the stories or the change or the problem, they're using this color. Read about these styles as well. Quickly doable part, not that much. Okay, it's go in the sys style table.
And Atul, all these things are done through the UI, right? Not any scripting. Like
yes, little bit you have to be know that what is the background image or this how to be write this part, but not big scripting is required. So if I open this table,
but this script which you are showing on the screen is auto populated, right?
it's out of the box. So now you can see these many colors, these many styles are given by service now.
Okay.
Like this. Easy means easy one, not that much big. You have to be write it.
Okay.
So you can see black, yellow, color, and all the things will be there. Okay. So read about the styles as well. It's a good concept. Okay, clear him now. Any doubt?
No, sir, it's clear.
Okay. Good. Okay, let me stop the recording and we take quick attendance now.